Nalanda is an ancient centre of higher learning in Bihar, India, from 427 to 1197. Nalanda was established in the 5th century AD in Bihar, India. Founded in 427 in northeastern India, not far from what is today the southern border of Nepal, it survived until 1197. It was devoted to Buddhist studies, but it also trained students in fine arts, medicine, mathematics, astronomy, politics, and the art of war. The centre had 8 separate compounds, 10 temples, meditation halls, classrooms, lakes and parks. It had a 9-story library where monks meticulously copied books and documents so that individual scholars could have their own collections. It had dormitories for students, perhaps a first for an educational institution, housing 10,000 students in the university's heyday and providing accommodations for 2,000 professors. Nalanda University attracted pupils and scholars from Korea, Japan, China, Tibet, Indonesia, Persia, and Turkey. A half-hour bus ride from Rajgir is Nalanda, the site of the world's first university. Although the site was a pilgrimage destination from the 1st century AD, it has a link with the Buddha, as he often came here, and 2 of his chief disciples, Sariputra and Moggallana, came from this area. The large stupa is known as Sariputra's stupa, marking the spot not only where his relics are entombed, but where he was supposedly born. The site has a number of small monasteries where the monks lived and studied, and many of them were rebuilt over the centuries. We were told that one of the cells belonged to Naropa, who was instrumental in bringing Buddhism to Tibet, along with such Nalanda luminaries as Shantirakshita and Padmasambhava. A small opening in the cell revealed a tiny room where Naropa supposedly meditated. Nalanda's main importance comes from its Buddhist roots as a centre of learning. Xuanzang, the famous pilgrim from China, came here and studied and taught for 5 years in the 7th century AD. Nalanda University at that time had over 10,000 students and 3,000 teachers. For some 700 years, between the 5th and 12th centuries, Nalanda was the centre of scholarship and Buddhist studies in the ancient world. A great fire wiped out the library of over 9 million manuscripts, and at the beginning of the 12th century, the Muslim invader, Bakhtiyar Khalji, sacked the university. It was in the 1860s that the great archaeologist Alexander Cunningham identified the site as the Nalanda University. And in 1915-1916, the Archaeological Survey of India began excavations of the site. What has been excavated to date is only a small part of the entire site, but much of the ruins are beneath existing villages and are unlikely to be revealed. The present site is well maintained and very pleasant to visit. Across the street is the small museum with some excellent Buddhist statues, and about a kilometre away is a temple dedicated to Xuanzang. Nearby are the International Centre for Buddhist Studies and the Nalanda Mahavihara, set up for the research of Buddhism.